What's up, y'all? It's V West, one half of the Real Spill podcast. And today I want to discuss with you guys the idea of consumerism. And when I say consumerism, I'm not talking about buying goods or materialistic things. I mean, I am to a degree. But what I am talking about is buying into other people's reality, buying into something that doesn't necessarily fit who you are or what you really want to be doing or should be doing. You know, a good example of that is, when you get to college, they tell you you're going to change your major 2 to 3 times. Like when you get here, your initial major is not going to be what you want to do. And I remember getting to college freshman year, and I really wanted to go to school to be an x-ray tech. And I was I'm not an x-ray tech now, by no means. But at the time, that's what I wanted to do because my mother worked in the medical field, and I knew my sister was going into the medical field. At the time, my mom was she still is somebody who really inspires me, just the way she works and how she handles her business. And my sister, her being older, that's just somebody who I just grew up looking up to. One of the people I grew up looking up to. So I'm like, yeah, this got to be a good career choice. This is what I should do. And I'm not gonna lie, for at least a few years maybe, I really tried to pursue a career in the medical field. Like, I really gave it my all out. I was going to classes, doing programs, working at clinics, going to group homes, just doing all types of stuff. And eventually, I hit a point where I was like, man, this ain't really what I want to do. Like, this isn't really something that makes me happy. I'm really just doing this because it sounds solid. It's safe. You know what I mean? Because this is something that I've seen work for other people. And so I bought into that reality, even though it wasn't something that was really what I wanted to be doing. Eventually, I ended up going out, branching out, finding my own career path, and just going and doing something that really fit me. And I, from that, I was able to build a career and was very successful at it. So I got out of that idea. But that was just one small example of like how you can really get caught up in consumerism and not even really know, and honestly, I could have wasted way more years than just a few trying to do something that I really didn't want to do. More often than not, that's what you see people doing. A lot of people buy into careers, buy into relationships, buy into friendships, just buy into realities that don't really fit who they are. And, that kind of thinking, that way of living can really lead to depression. It leads to high anxiety and feelings of like you're not really doing what needs to be done. You're not really handling your business, so to speak, because you feel like you're incomplete. You feel inadequate. But, the reality is that you're not inadequate, you're not incomplete, you're just not pursuing the reality that really fits who you are. And like I said, I think for the most part, a lot of us don't really realize it until we are grown, until we get old enough to realize that we're in control of our lives, and there's a certain freedom that comes with taking chances and going after it. Not necessarily buying into what other people are telling you or what you see people doing, but really buying into what it is that you want for yourself. Like I said, in all things, it's a challenge, of course, initially, because you have to try to, I don't want to say unlearn certain things, but you really just got to learn how to trust your instincts. You got to learn how to take chances and really go for it. It's dangerous when you get caught up in that because, like I said, you'll waste years doing something, pursuing something, and the whole time it ain't you. It's not what you really want to be doing. You're miserable. At the end of the day, take a chance. Don't just be a consumer, buying into everything that everybody gives you or every picture or commercial you see on television. Really take time out, take chances, go routes not really traveled, and explore who you want to be. That's the best advice I can give you. Stay tuned. Later this month, we should be doing a whole episode of, I can't remember what the episode's about, to be honest with you. My days run together. But I can assure you one thing, it will be in regards to something that has to do with adulting and or mental health. So with that being said, I'm gonna holler at y'all later on. Peace.